natin, di ba?
Gusto ko yun.
Oh,
Malay
diba?
mo.
Parang, di ba,
Very,
yung,
very
yung
Pinoy
Ferris wheel.
mindset.
Ay, wait lang.
Oo,
Wait
di
lang,
ba?
team na pala.
Very Pinoy mindset. Pero ay, nandun si Blacklist or Boom.
Actually.
Ayaw nila yon.
Oo. Kasi ang problema kasi with Long is ang daling makatakas eh. Infinite vastness ka lang. But the problem there is yung damage niya kasi comes in bursts. Yun yung rason kung bakit, if you guys don't know, si Long, he's basically like a caster na marksman. Caster na marksman kasi his damage comes in bursts compared sa DPS ng most marksmen na meron tayo dito sa game.
Yeah, hindi siya yung basic attacks talaga
Yes.
na pupuhunanan mo. You have to commit consecutive skills, like for example, mag-flaming palm ka tapos magra-riding in the wind ka, mas masakit yung physical damage nun. Whereas yung ibang mga heroes, let's say for example si Lady Sun, kahit yung normal skills mo or normal hits per se ay masakit na.
That's true. And yun yung differences nga yun. Pero si Long kasi, madali rin kasi makatakas with the Long. That's the reason why talaga gusto ng mga tao si Long. Pero ito, on the other hand naman, I think priority rin talaga so far si Nua. Nua has been pretty good sa mga games natin. And alam ko, napag-usapan na rin to ng mga casters yesterday and nung nakaraang araw na Nua is very scary.
Indeed. Akala lang nila hindi. I mean, by the looks of it, mukha kasing late game type of hero si Nua. Pero for me, sobrang annoying nung coalescence or yung creation rather, yung boxes niya na pag napag-connecta mo yung 3 stacks na yun, talaga makukulong ka. And here comes our draft. Running draft, binan si Dharma, Dia. On the other hand, TNT, tinanggal na si Mai Shiranui and of course, Dolia.
Yeah, wala na agad dito yung Mai Shiranui. Ang gusto ko lang dito yung first 3 picks natin from the side of ACT. They do have a combination of safety from that Yuhuan and we have the Byron plus the RD getting picked. Alam mo, maganda talaga, pag game 1 talaga, pag pinik nila yung early, usually game winning dapat yon.
Of course. Yeah. Kasi parang sugal na rin talaga eh. Do not put your eggs in one basket. Lalo pag hindi ka sure. Diba? Si Switch, no? A lot of times, lagi niyang pocket pick yung Byron.
Actually.
And mataas din yung win rate. There say na parang mga 60% automatic win. And the good thing about Byron is, hindi mataas yung resources na kinakailangan niya.
True.
You just have to win your lane.
Actually, yun lang yung kailangan niya gawin. Rotate, find some kills on the other lanes, bigyan mo ng resources yung other people. That's what you want. But on the other hand naman, from the side of TNT, they do have the Sunse dito sa side nila. And I think this is a good pick against the Byron. Kasi if mananalo si Byron sa lane, might as well go out of the lane. Wag mo na siyang labanan. Mag-set sail ka na lang.
Wag mong pilitin, but rather go to the other lanes na pwedeng masuportahan mo. Lalo pat meron silang Long. Pinag-usapan pa lang natin si Long. So, dalawang hot picks for farm lanes ang na-secure ng magkabilang teams.
Yes.
Plus, of course, yung Ogran. Ang inaantay ko na lang kung ano nga bang support hero ang i-capitalize nila or ang i-partner sa isang Ogran. Ito din, U1 on the other hand, sa ACT, medyo flexy pa. Meron na rin kasing nagpa-position 4 na U1, may nagpa-position 5 na U1. So, pwedeng ano pa yan, pwedeng nang sa psych lang yung side ng ACT.
Yun yung maganda sa U1 pick eh. Pwede mo siya ilagay sa basically tatlong roles. Kaya maganda talaga siya pang flex for the team if ever kailangan nyo ng pang counter on the draft. Pero Princess Frost recently has been buffed. Yung cooldowns niya, mas mapapadali yung skill 1 niya. So this is actually something good to see for the Princess Frost. But Noah, yan na nga yung sinasabi natin na flex dito, no, Beam? Na kapag Noah sila, napupunta dito onto the mid lane, pinag-uusapan lang natin kanina to. And this is looking good.
And masasagot na yung tanong natin na itong U1 ay roamer.
Yeah.
Tama ba ako? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe first time yung Musashi out of the previous days that we had PKL, ngayon lang ulit na-pick si Musashi. Again, of course, it's a direct counter against an Ogran.
Yeah, and usually, yun lang talaga pinipick. The reason why direct counter siya, everyone, if hindi nyo pa nalalaro si Musashi, yung duel to the death niya, delays healing. And yung buong kit ni Ogran relies on that healing. Kaya pag tinamaan ka na, yung duel to the death pa, hindi mo pa siya pwede i-dodge. Kaya very good counter talaga siya against that Ogran.
Kumbaga target lock ka talaga ng isang Musashi. And ang partner nga sa isang Ogran ng kanilang roamer ay ang Zhangfei kasi it's wildly open.
Surprisingly, no? I was expecting Liang sana, pero hindi kasi nila kailangan mag-Liang dito. Usually, you pick the Liang when you have a Mai Shiranui on the other side. Pero ang gandang combo sana niya with the Princess Frost. Kasi ang daling i-execute ng combo na yon.
Nararamdaman ko dito, hindi nila talaga nilalagay lang agad sa isang lalo pat pagdating din sa kabila, a lot of them are squishy.
Yeah.
And they have huge AoE. With the U1 na meron ding an ending sorrow, makakapag-sustain. So siguro to disrupt, andun yung unbridled outburst na
Yep.
pwede ibigay ng isang Zhangfei.
Oh yeah, and yun rin yung gusto kong makita dito. Also, the Noah has a lot of ways dito sa ating teleport, no? So pwede siya umiikot-ikot, and that's what I want to see if they want to get that early advantage.
Let's go! At masaksihan na nga natin ang unang laban para dito sa PKL Day 3, Week 1, ACT Esports Club laban sa TNT Tropa Ngalam.
And this is gonna be the first series of the day, and magsisimula tayo. Ganito talaga, very easy setups for the team, and early into the game talaga, the Yuhu 1, you expect her to actually go to the mid lane, help out with the clear, kasi nga, Noah has a hard time clearing the waves in the early game.
Oo, tsaka ang gagawin lang yan, most likely kukuha lang din ng XP bago siya pumunta dun sa baba para meron na siyang maibibigay na heal. Although, tingnan naman, napaka-early ng aggression mula kay Ribo, diniprive niya lang. Siya yung nakakuha ng gold dun.
Yeah, great actually answer ni Ribo dito dun sa rotation niya. Pretty early into the game, and I like that. And now, nakikita naman natin, both of our junglers going to the mid lane. This is a usual rotation na ginagawa ng mga teams natin just so they can funnel the resources to those junglers.
Yeah, ang dami nilang ginagawa dito. Pero wala pa namang nabuburn na skill so far. Death Precipice lang yung ginagawa dito ni Supremo, just touching the grass. Pinapakiramdaman lang kung magre-react pa ang mga miyembro ng ACT, pero hindi sila kumagat sa pakagat ng TNT.
Oh yeah, and very early into the game, wala tayong makakita masyadong action dito, and that's a good thing. Kailangan lang talaga nila makakuha ng resources, pero usually, ang nakikita kong answer when you're fighting against an Ogran is to deprive him of his resources.
Yeah.
Pupunta sila usually sa jungle niya, kasi even at level 4, nahihirapan pa rin yung Ogran na makahanap ng kills. At least level 7, 8, doon ko nakikita ang gumangka ang Ogran.
Oo, pero alam mo ngayon, Dash,
pinasok
wala
ata
pang
siya.
tumatawid doon sa mapa. There goes the Winter is here, pero hindi naman din makakakuha ng kill. Nandun na yung set sail sa may bandang likuran, pero nag-walk the dog lang si Ginsu.
Oo, nakita ko kasi, nakita niyo si Ogran, ginamit yung Winter's here, walang tinamaan ng Frigid Prison, sayang. Kaya umalis na lang siya, balik na lang ako sa lane ko.
Ano na lang muna, trabaho na lang muna ako. Diba? Para hindi masayang yung oras. And a quick reaction then coming from Flukyo. At ito yung sinasabi mo kanina, they have to deprive itong si Supremo nung kanyang mga buffs para nga naman mapigilan yung kanyang pag-rise up. Pero mas na-late siya ng level Si Flukyo, ngayon lang siya nag-level 5. On the other hand, si Ginsu nag-abang lang sa may bandang gilid. Pero still, wala munang mawawala. Si Supremo pa rin na makakakuha ng buff.
One thing to note, great reaction from Stronger, no? Diretso agad siya dun sa Crimson buff, pero may ulta.
Ayan
Stronger.
Na, pero hindi pa rin sila itutuloy. Nagparamdam lang. Pinakita lang yung beast form ng isang Zhangfei. Lalo pa pag nakaganyan kang skin, wala kasi ako dyan
Oo, actually. same. Pero pag naka-full talaga yung range ng isang Zhangfei, yun yung nakakatakot kasi pwedeng-pwede kayo engage yan anytime they want.
Yes. At ngayon, magandang shot call ang ginagawa dito ng ACT. Hindi sila nag-offer kung may tower hug lang. Still, for both of our junglers, napapansin ko dito nag-try si Flukyo pero hindi niya hinard push.
Actually, yun nga yung ginagawa nila dito. Looking at the bot side, parang si Flukyo ata, pupunta na.
Ayan na, inantay na natin yung duel to the dead. Kung kailan may kakasa, pero may na naman unbridled outburst. Lipat din with the infinite vastness, no harm done para sa TNT. Kalmada lang muna.
Great timing in that unbridled outburst, pero parang idea talaga nila Flukyo yun kasi they want to expend that unbridled outburst para hindi nila magamit for the next fight kasi 20 seconds, meron na tayong objectives.
Oo nga masyadong malaking kawalan yun. Lalo pat kung mag-engage ang TNT. Pero still, kinakailangan din natin acknowledge na meron pa naman po pwedeng ibigay na Winter is here si Ribo. Worst case, kapag mag-engage sila. ACT, unti-unti silang pumupesto. Naghanap, nagkakait, pero magkakakitaan. Supremo, laban kay Flukyo. Nandun na yung duel to the best. Meron din naman paglabas. At ngayon, eto na yung set silinap. Nabayanan natin lahat. Pero Winter is here would be enough. Flukyo barely surviving. Annihilation was there, pero hindi pa ganun kasakit. At mapupulas lang muna, wala pa ring first blood.
Great saves from Mitsuwa. Yung dalawang push niya na yun, that was the reason why they were able to survive. Pero it's looking like itong Tyrant natin will be taken for free ng TNT.
Si Ormson nakantabay, pero hindi naman magiging sapat yung unending sorrow na meron ang isang U1 ng TNT. sila nga yung nakakuha noong Tyrant.
Nakuha pa nila yung Tyrant doon. Ang ganda na sana na setup kanina. But there was a good reaction from the side of TNT during that fight kasi wala rin sa switch on that area a while ago. Pero mapupush itong top side.
Oo, pinabayaan na rin to ni Ginsu. Andun din si Flukyo eh. When it comes to rotation, Flukyo is always there. Very snappy pagdating sa mga lanes na kinakailangan siya another push coming from Nua. Nitsu is very attentive naman. On the other hand, on par with the reactive lang na ginagawa dito ni Ribo. Another push ang gusto nilang gawin onto the middle lane, but the clear wave is there. Winter is here. Binitawan na ni Ribo para hindi nga tuluyang matulak ang kanilang Torre sa gitna. Supremo, nakuha pa rin naman yung buff.
Alam nilang half HP si Supremo kaya tinatry nila i-pressure.
And ngayon, yung ibang mga miyembro ng ACT, unti-unti na silang dumadalaw sa jungle ng TNT. Ormson, kasama din dito si JC. Si JC nag-free hit lang. Andyan na yung kanilang minions. They're going to try for the push. That Precipice was there. Pero may TP nandun na si Nitsu sa baba. Supremo namumula at kinakailangan niya muna mag-bailout. Pero tignan mo naman, 1-8 HP nila. Annihilation was there. Hindi pa rin sapat. At yung buong membro ng TNT pumunta na sa baba.
Good push back from the side of ACT. Pero ito nakikita naman natin, they want to pivot to the mid lane because they have the resources to do so. Na-force yung unending sorrow pero parang itong mid lane yung gusto nila puntahan.
Mainit ang ginagawa ng ACT. One act after another para sila ditong nasa teatro. Meron silang iba't ibang task na ginagawa pero clear wave is there. We shouldn't deprive na nandun din si si Princess Frost. No, we shouldn't forget rather na nandyan si Princess Frost. Kaya ganun din kabilis yung clear wave nila.
Great cut din dito kay Ormson. Great positioning na ginawa niya dito para malaman niya if ever may magka-cut off ng push sa bot lane. And that's why naging free for the side of ACT yung tower onto the bot side of the map. And parang wala pa rin may gusto pumunta doon.
Wala pa nga rin yung first blood dito so far. Dash, ang nangyayari lang, kanya-kanyang hawakan ng tenga pero napakalalim ni Ormson. Nandito siya mismo sa Wolves area. Pero tower push lang pala ang ginagawa nila. Ormson, buhay pa rin naman. Meron pa rin siyang unending sorrow if ever worst case scenario. Kinakailangan niyang commit. Napahaga rin yung sama-sama na magtotropa.
Wow, ACT just playing the macro, no? But takedown na sila ng 3 towers dito into this game. And this is looking really great for their side kasi they have more control para sa susunod nating objectives. Siguro, yung rason kung bakit nila binigay yun because they want to take control of the map first. Pero itong mid lane parang ito na yata.
Sila naman yata ang asa dito. Nandun na naman yung Annihilation para lang magbigay ng warning shot. Ginsu pumunta sa may likuran. Nakomit na yung kanyang set sail pero merong tinamaan ng Frigid Prison. And that's going to be Ormson. Though, hindi niya rin agad-agad kinukomit yung unending sorrow.
Yeah, may unending sorrow pa siya. So, very, very safe pa at this point. But, looking at it, TNT still protecting the mid lane. Smart thing to do talaga for TNT na i-protect lang nila tong mid lane kasi that opens up a lot of space para sa teams if ever ma-open up to.
Alam mo, lahat na nga sila nagsama-sama dito eh. Sabi ng tropa, tara mag-meet up tayo. Merong rage si Stronger, so hindi mo rin gugustuhin kumbaga makipag head-to-head dyan. Ormson, naghahanap siya eh. Alam mo, yun ang isa sa magandang ginagawa dito ng U1. He's checking all of the brushes para walang potential kill, walang potential setup na may ibigay si Stronger.
Hindi siya natatakot, no? Kasi alam niya may unending sorrow siya eh. Kahit na ma-stun siya, he does have the time to use the unending sorrow para makaalis agad dun sa laban na yon. And now, pressuring onto the mid lane pa rin itong ACT. But looking at it, I think there's opening for Ginsu to take down the tower in the bot lane.
Yes,
and pushing yung tower dun, ha? 8 seconds, yung Tyrant natin.
Dineliver niya lang doon yung catapult
at
yung malalaking minions. Nag-unbridled out burst just to survive. Nandun yung creation. Tinamaan yung ibang mga miyembro ng TNT. And there goes the first blood coming from Nitsuwa sa hinaba-haba ng mga bakbakan. Finally, yung Nuwa ulit yung nagsimula.
Great stagger from the side of ACT, no? Especially itong si Nitsuwa kanina pa. Yung resplendence niya, laging tumatama and at the right targets pa. And with the Annihilation, finishes it. Yun lang yung kailangan nila para ma-push tong mid lane.
Oo, kumbaga kailangan talaga may -1 eh. Mas naging bonus kasi dalawa yung nakuha nila onto the side of TNT. And mukhang pinag-iinitan pa rin nila itong middle lane turret ng TNT. Though hindi naman magiging successful dahil even si Zappy napilitan ng pumunta ng mid. Dahil tingnan mo Dash, wala nang outer kahit pure to turret na natitira for TNT.
Yeah, 5 towers down on the side of TNT and 2 kills pa lang tayo in our game, team. Pero merong 3K gold din yung ACT at this point. point and they have full control of the map kasi nga wala ng towers on the side of the TNT, especially the side lanes.
Mukhang mukhang ang ginagawa kasi talaga dito ng ACD, they're going for the micro, and then if ever kakagat yung TNT, they're up for it. Lalo pa si Ormson, napansin natin kanina na hindi niya lang basta-basta binibitawan yung kanyang ulti, and there goes Switch. Nag-touch some grass, nag-commit, pero pagkakita niya, wala siyang kasama, wala doon si JC1, nag-retaliate din.
Yep, and now 10 seconds. Ito na, magta 10 minutes na in the game. We are officially in the late game, everyone. And ito na, meron tayong mga objectives na kailangan puntahan ng dalawang teams natin, and it will dictate kung ano yung mangyayari for the next 2 to 3 minutes ng game natin.
Tyrant, ang pinag-iinitan ng ACT. Ang tanong, makikita ba sila dito ng TNT? Mukhang hindi sila susugurin. Si Ginso lang yan nandito. Mukhang trade ang gusto nilang gawin. Minamataan ng TNT ang Overlord, pero hindi pa rin sila nagsa-start. ACT, they have the lead as of the moment. Nasa kanila yung buff. They have an attack advantage at mukhang pinopondohan na nila yung middle lane.
Yeah, ito na, mid lane. Wala nang HP to ha, push sila.
Flash in para abutin ng ibang mga miyembro. Ormson with the unending sorrow. Na-stun yung mga miyembro ng TNT. Nagwawala na rin si JC1 sa may gitna. And of course, Duel to the Dead brought to you by Flukyo. Aalis na lang muna yung mga miyembro ng TNT. But job done para sa ACT. They were able to take down 2 members of TNT.
2 kills para sa side dito, pero ACT, it's looking like they want to finish this game.
Nagmamadali. Meron pang tipid dun sa magandang likuran. Walang na-stun si Nitsua, pero mukhang mabukuhan nila si Stronger. Nakaka-free hit lang dun sa may bandang gilid si Flukyo alongside with JC1 and Crystal Lock. Ang kanilang gagawin, double kill, but they're still waiting for the minions. Flash in coming from Nitsua. May Resplendence, may tulak, pero Crystal Lock is there. ACT will secure game number 1.
ACT will be taking game number 1. What a very good showing of just macro skills yung nakita natin dito para sa team na to. The way they divided the map para magkaroon sila ng openings para kunin yung mga turrets dito ng side ng TNT. And walang nasagot yung TNT sa kanila.
Yes, so that's a very unfortunate for the side of TNT. But nakita natin ngayon yung masasabi natin micro mechanics na pinalaki ng ACT. At first, sabi natin, ba't wala nagka-clash?
Yeah.
Pero all along, they are just delivering the minions na tumatawid doon sa may